Life is full of stops and starts. School starts at a certain time, and it ends at a certain time, unless you prolong it. That's up to you. Work starts at a certain time, and then it ends. Unless you stay after or do a special project, it ends. God has invented earth, and one day it's going to end. We don't know how it's going to end, but according to the Bible, it's ending. The life that we know is ending before he judges who goes where and transition into the next life. Things start and they stop. But you need to take control of your money and your funds to stop the stop and the start. You can take control of that. You can take when you're going to start it and when you're going to stop it. And that way you won't feel like you're always in debt. You're in debt because you don't stop it. You just keep going on and on and on. There's no stop button here. I remember my uncle and his wife, and they, every time I looked, he knew nothing about what was in the bank account. Nothing at all. And he was always asking her, can I use this credit card? What about this credit card? This is the one you want me to use? Because she was on the money. She knew what was going on. He was like, he didn't even know what credit card to use. Okay, this one I can use. Everybody's in some type of debt. You'll probably always, people say, you will always be in debt. Well, yeah, we're not kids anymore. We're not toddlers. We're not that free. Nothing's, somebody's taking care of us when we're little. But you don't have to be in that hard-nosed debt. You can be with your utilities, maybe your rent, maybe a mortgage very small, or you paid off your mortgage. Credit cards could be gone. You can use them when you want to use them and not be in so much hard-nosed, heavy debt. That's as free as we're going to be unless somebody's going to take over our whole life and take care of you. But then the other person is probably incurring the debt. But we need a stop and a start button. And if we get one, you'll be a little more happier. I do a stop and a start. I'm writing out an example for you. And I just put S and E. You can write it out on a sheet of paper. Example may be a credit card. You started it on 6/23 when you were getting ready to start paying on it. You finally paid it off maybe November the 23rd, but maybe it went on to December 23rd. This is your sheet. You do what you want to do. Maybe you had a bank loan, so you decided to start it when you got this one paid off on 12/23, and you paid it off by May 2024. Store card. Maybe you started at November the 23rd. You're able to handle these two cards. This one ended, and so you got these coming, but you're going to start it November the 23rd. You decided, not by snowball, not by interest. It's just whatever you want to do. If you want to do it by the snowball, you want to do it by the smallest to the largest to the small. It's up to you. Or maybe there's no rhyme or reason. So you ended it on 12/23. Same time you did that one. Maybe you had the second card. The first card may be paid off. 6/24. You paid it off on December 25. Maybe you had a medical bill that was 6/24. You decided, well, I'll start it. And you actually got it done the same month. So my daughter and I, we were talking, and I showed her the form. And she came up, which she's very good at this, I just gave her the paper, and she came back with a new thing, and we called it Project Freedom Debt. Now, on this, you can put your debt. When does it start? Now, she added the middle part, your projected stop date. Okay, so you're going to put when you start, when you think you're going to end it, and then when you actually end it, you write it right here and see where you close, like a little game. You can make it into a game. You can sit there and make it into a savings challenge if you want to. I finished it, so I'm going to add whatever amount that I don't have to pay out of this debt into a savings challenge. Or I'm going to celebrate a reward because I finished it off. And it goes all the way down to the bottom. There's like 14 spaces here. And we're calling it Project Freedom Debt. Now, if you want to join me, I have 2 spaces on there I'll be doing. Is the house and the car. So if you'd like to join me doing it, get you one out of my Etsy shop. Cash Bear Mama Art. I got everything half off in there right now. And I'll try to remember to go back and make sure it stays a half off. But I did that today once we got it on there. So you can join us to be Project Freedom Debt. That's what I'm going to be doing on my little sheet. And seeing, I'm going to project my date. And then we'll see in the end, what are the actual dates. And what's so nice about this, I'm not giving it a plug. You can make your own. Okay, I just do things so that people can get to it. What's nice about this is I hang mine up for company, like I usually have something like this, and I hang it on my refrigerator if you're not ashamed to do, but you do, maybe you want to tell somebody, I can't loan you money, look at the debt. Okay, it's a nice, easy way to go, take a look. Or, sometimes the spouse gets in the way, yes, and you go, remember this? And it's just something for you, too. It kind of boosts you up because this boosts me up putting stuff on here because I go, okay, I got those 2. I just got those 2, or maybe you will fill the whole thing out, but you can see it progressing after a while and give yourself a reward. At the end, maybe you're going out to dinner. Maybe you're going to get a massage. Maybe it's, casino thing. I paid it off. Maybe it's just the ice cream cone. It's your reward. But if you like to start, you can start at any time. Some of you will probably start at the beginning of the year. So maybe you want to put your debts all down there and figure out when are you going to pay those debts off. You can put them smallest to largest, whatever way you are, so that you're able to see which ones you're going to put on there. You may want to put the priority at the top, like my car is first and then the house. Okay, not the other way around because the house is going to take me longer. So I'm doing the car, then the house. And then if you have any more, you put them down there. And just don't see it as a burden. See it as a reward that you can kind of look at it or put it in your planner or whatever you like. But anyway, that is there for you. And that's all I was going to do today. And I want you to have a blessed day and take care of yourself because you are one unique person. There's nobody else like you. They may say you look like somebody else, but even twins have different things going on. We got a set of twins and people can't tell them apart, but we know because it's just the different mannerisms, attitude. We got a set of triplets. We know who each one is. Okay, so they're different. They are different. They are not acting alike, but these people that are not around them 24/7, yeah, they can get away with, nope, you didn't know I was blah, blah, blah. They can switch classes or do what they want because people are not around them. But when you're around people after a while, you know who is who without them even opening their mouth. So everybody's different. You're different. You take your time, do things the way you want to do them, and do things correctly for you. And if it doesn't work, just do it again. Okay, nobody sees you but God. You can do this all over again and fix your budget, fix yourself, fix anything going on, and just take care of everything. But first, take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anything or anybody else. So take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.